do focus on me, although I do like it blurry. It's nice, isn't it? Jesus. I swear to God. Jesus, I must be on my period soon because, like, whoa, that is too much. So basically what's up is that I ordered, you know, the Motel Rock parachute pants, not the Olivia Neal ones, the like khaki ones. Anyways, I haven't received them, and I was supposed to receive them like 2 weeks ago, but I'm just like being kind, being patient, waiting. And then I sent a message to Motel where I'm like, yeah, what up bro? And they're like, yeah bitch, it's been sent, why do you take so long to ask? Because now they think I've received it and I've decided, I don't know, I don't like it or whatever, and I want to get a refund. The thing is, I actually don't want to get a refund, I just want to get those fucking pants. So then I'm like, bitch, I didn't receive them, I was just being patient and nice. And it is sent, no, it's written that it is sent on like Royal Mail, whatever. So I went to the post office and they're like, okay, go to this other place. Classic. So I'm in a very bad mood. I'm always in a bad mood, to be fair. Like, I think it's become a trait of my personality. I don't know, I'm sorry if you know me, but I mean, I'm okay, but like, I don't know, I'm often in a bad mood. You know, like pre-period, that's me like all the time, except like the week after my period, where I'll actually be like quite a nice person to be around. Can't lie. I'm in my period in like 9 days, so does that excuse me being really like, maybe not. By the way, I've got this new app called Stardust. What's up? I feel like my camera has something to say to me because it's not cooperating. Maybe it's also so funny. I'm reading this book. I mean, nothing new. It's Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. But it's because my roommate, so he is Spanish, I'm French. Whether you know, like, I know it's not obvious, but like, I grew up in France. Or I also have a toothbrush and I have to deal with that. But anyways, so one of my roommates, Fernando, is Spanish. We do get along really well, but we do argue a lot because we're very European together. So when I'm in the UK, obviously I don't let my French side. Brits are not, I'm sorry, you don't have the shoulders and capacity to deal with French, Italian, Spanish people, in the sense that we're so fucking direct and rude, and Brits are so polite and like, yeah, just so polite and don't give like negative feedback, that it's just a different way of communicating. Like, I could never go all French on a Brit, they would be traumatized. But between French, we're like Spanish, Italian, more similar. I don't know if, yeah, it's just that European kind of thing. And so Fernando and I, we're like that together. Like, I think every day we argue for something. That was so cute, that was a little doggy. But it's never like, we're never like full on arguing. We're always just like not agreeing, and then it ends up like, anyways, because he's very man, and I'm maybe a girly girl. I was like, I'm such a manly girl, and he was like, bitch, you're the girliest girl ever. Maybe I am, in the sense that I like to be in touch with my emotions, to talk to people, I just thought physically, and like, because I don't wear a lot of makeup in my clothes, but I guess I am a girly girl, whether that means something or not. It means something in this book. It's maybe quite black and white, but then it's good to give you a balance. Obviously, like, not every girl is like the cliche, not every man is the cliche, and there are more than men and women on this planet, but it's a good way to kind of understand your differences. So basically, you just learn that we are extremely different, and you have to consider that. You probably know what this is. I mean, I didn't know before we argued, and he was like, I think we should both read this book. The next day he bought it for me and wrote a little like note. So we both have it and we're both reading it. But it's more of a joke. Like, we do get along super well. Like, we go out together all the time. So it's just that we do argue all the time, which is good, because that means there's no like resentment ever. But yeah, I'm just gonna read this. I want to go to Dharma yoga. You know how I really don't want to go, but then when I'll have done it, I'll be happy. But like, that means I'll be happy in like 4 hours. Is it worth it? Do you ever think like that? Is it worth me being fucking like apprehending it and suffering during the class for the next 4 hours for me to be relieved and for, do you know what I'm saying? Sorry. And then tonight I'm going climbing. No, I'm going bouldering with a mate from, well, from the UK but from France. It's like a lot of Brits I met in France, but oh, by the way, I did a painting. I'm very proud of myself. If you follow me on Instagram, you'd have seen it. I'm so happy. I did this too, but it's a copy of a LRNC, and that one too, also a copy of LRNC. I mean, obviously, like, it's a copy that I made myself, so it does not really look like it, but I just love her art. Her there, the brand, I don't know. But I don't have the money, girl, because one painting from their place, I look monstrous. I'm going to Morocco in 2 weeks. Okay, just gonna be transparent with you. I did put on 4 kilos, and I'm not gonna lie and say I'm okay with it, but I'm okay with it. But I am trying to like get back to my healthy happy weight, because my healthy happy weight is not like very light, you know. I don't try to lose too much weight because, well, then yeah, sure, I'm skinny, but like I'm not happy and I don't feel good and I feel hungry and moody, and I'm already moody, so like you don't want to starve me. But right now I do feel, I mean, the way I look is okay, I don't mind it too much, but damn, my trousers, my jeans are not enjoying it. Like, I just feel constantly tight in my clothes, and I just do not feel pretty in my clothes, because obviously my clothes do not fit me, so they make me look bigger and feel bigger than I am. No, well, than I'd want to be. They are showing the truth. But I was at a really healthy and happy place last summer, actually last year. But then at the end of the year, I think every time I'm disciplined with food, then all of a sudden I'm like, life is to enjoy, blah blah blah, and then I forget discipline and I just put myself in a very uncomfortable and unhappy place with my weight by overeating, just so that I can prove to myself that I'm not trying to restrict. I'm learning that discipline is a good thing, actually, and that sometimes you have to stop yourself from eating. I'm not saying stop yourself while you're still hungry. I'm saying when you're full, satisfied, do not eat, just to prove to yourself that you're not gonna stop yourself from eating, kind of thing. That's what I used to do, just to prove to myself that I'm not trying to lose weight, you know. But the fact is, now I'm at peace with the fact that I am trying to lose weight, but I'm not doing it because I'm peer pressured to. I'm doing it because literally I do yoga better, I run better, I feel happier, I feel prettier. Yeah, I could rebuy every single fucking thing I have, but I cannot do that. So I'm like, well, sure, I have very like oversized clothes, so that's nice, but like sometimes I do want to feel sexy, and but the truth is I actually wear oversized clothes whether I feel good in my body or not, so either way I'm happy to wear those clothes. But for instance, me wearing this crop top and these pants, like, I know I'd feel slightly more comfortable if I was just the way I was last summer, or if I was just eating a bit more consciously, which I am doing now. So even though I haven't really lost the weight yet, I'm still, you know, I'm doing everything I can, so I can't hate myself, because I literally cannot do any better than this. Catch you later, bitch. Aubergine, spinach, eggs. Gastronomique. Hot. I watched Normal People. It broke my soul in the best way possible. I am in love with Paul Mescal and looking for an Irish boyfriend currently. So if you are an Irish boy, DM me. But yeah, like, isn't he the most absolutely stunning, beautiful, sexy human on this planet? Just saying. Obviously, number one is Leonardo in Titanic. Like, excuse me. Like, excuse me. Thank you. Tonight will be fun. I'm gonna go rock climbing which I'm not actually. I'm gonna go bouldering. You know, just climbing, but like I'm not climbing high, I'm climbing like probably like a 3-meter wall, and I won't have necessary like ropes or whatever. Don't actually know, my mate is bringing me there. I do feel like I'm almost like being single for so long that I'm not going to be able to be in a relationship anymore, and I don't actually deeply believe that. Like, I do know it's not true, because like I was single for 18 years before I had my first boyfriend and one friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no time kind of thing. But I do just sometimes feel like I have an old person's lifestyle. I love reading, I do crocheting, I paint, I do yoga, go for runs, and like I just see the negative everywhere sometimes. And you're probably thinking, okay, it's before your period. Yeah, but like even in general in my life, I'm always seeing the negative, and I'm not really, because I'm still quite a happy, ambitious person. But in my mind, and I do have, well, I think I have ADHD, and obviously I don't want to trigger anybody with this, and I haven't been diagnosed 100%. like I've talked about it to professionals, but like I've never been through the whole process of getting tested, blah blah blah. If you don't know what ADHD is, it's like attention disorder kind of thing. Anyways, one of the symptoms is like you're very harsh on yourself, and probably everybody today is very harsh on themselves, because we just put high standards on ourselves all the time. And with social media and seeing everybody's success stories, obviously you're going to compare yourself and think, oh my god, she's 20 and she's like famous and rich and has a company and a brand and is a model and blah blah blah, and I'm in my bed eating yogurt. And then you're like, fuck me. That's how I feel. I have this urge and need to be successful, and that is so fucking overrated. I'm sorry, like I'm not like, I'm the first one who wants to be successful, whatever success means. Like to me, it's just having peace of mind and probably being famous and rich. But it's not being like mega rich or mega famous for sure. It's more like I want to be consistent with my creative content and make a living out of it and be proud of it. That's what success is for me anyways. Why do you want to be successful? Why not just like enjoy life, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you just like enjoy your crocheting and reading and walking and hugging your mum and going to work, be happy and smiley with your colleagues and do your best, you know? Like why is a simple life so dull and boring? And like, no, why would it be? Like, it just doesn't make sense that you have to be successful. I know it literally doesn't mean a thing, but like I'm talking successful in like being rich and having your own company, or probably being famous, that kind of successful. Why do you have to do that to be happy and to have had a fulfilling and good life? It just doesn't make sense. But it's not because it doesn't make sense that I don't actually still, like, I know what I'm saying is kind of true, like you don't need to be successful to be happy kind of thing, but I still don't feel it. Like deep down I know I want to be successful to be happy, and I am quite happy actually, to be fair. Like I still feel like my time hasn't come. I don't feel like I've missed it, even though I do feel like being a successful YouTuber and influencer or whatever, it doesn't happen in your 30s, you know? So I do feel like the time is ticking. But this is so like unproductive thoughts that I have. And anyways, as I said, I'm always hard on myself, meaning that no matter which decision I take, whenever I have a choice, I always feel like I took the wrong one. I always make myself feel like I took the wrong one. For instance, if I'm tired and I go for a run. So if I wake up and I'm like, I should go for a run, and I'm tired. I expected myself to go for a run that morning, but now I'm tired, so there's like an obstacle in my way. I have to rethink, am I going to be able to go or not? This now means that if I do go and I'm just like kind of slow and tired, I'm going to be like, well, great. You don't feel good and you still force yourself because you don't even respect your feelings. You don't even like take care of yourself, you're just so fixated on actually doing it, blah blah blah. And I hate myself. I won't hate myself really deeply, but I'll be kind of mad a bit and just a bit like whatever. But then if I do it, no, sorry, if I don't do it because I'm like, respect your body, don't force it, you're on your period, whatever, you're tired, don't go for a run. Well, then I'll be really disappointed I didn't go, because I had planned all my day around the fact I was going for a run, then I was doing this, and then all the things I will have had planned during the day I'll probably not do, because I already felt like I was defeated by something earlier in the day, you know what I'm saying? So then, no matter which decision I take, I'm going to be mad at myself for some reason, which is so, oh my fucking god. Like, I'm very conscious about it and I'm trying to change it, and I don't put myself down extremely hard all the time. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up and move on with your life. Whether you go for a run or not, it's no big deal. And if you've gone, thank yourself, move on. If you didn't go, relax, move on. It's like, why do you fixate on those things? I don't know. I honestly can't. So I'm trying to be like, okay, change the narrative. Instead of always thinking you took the wrong decision, consider you always took the right decision no matter what you took. Because if you took a decision, it's already the right decision. Sometimes you just have to take a decision. The right thing to do is just take a decision. If you want to study in fucking New York or in London and you're like, oh my god, but this, just making a choice is a good choice. Because if you don't make a choice and you end up at home, that potentially is the wrong choice. Maybe not. Again, it all depends what you want to do, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just make a decision and consider it as the right one. Because consider, if you don't go for a run, be like, maybe that was a good thing, because if I did go on a run, I would have twisted my ankle. I mean, obviously, like, no, potentially not, but try to be like, yeah, no, it was the right decision. For some reason, it was the right decision. Even though right now I can't see clearly, it was the right decision. Damn, I'm actually like motivating myself, because now I'm like, okay, I'm being lazy and tired today, but maybe that was a good thing. Maybe like, for some reason, it's what I had to do today. I'm gonna read my book. Yeah, that was I'm not gonna say sorry for my rambles, because I'm always like, oh god, I'm so sorry, I was talking too much. But I'm like, bitch, you're watching this video, you probably want to hear this. And if you didn't want to hear this, you would have not listened. Maybe somebody needed to hear this. I guess I'll catch you later whenever I go not climbing. Okay, so I just had to go and get my MacBook. I'm editing right now. I just had to go and get my MacBook in the living room, and there's a guy sleeping in the living room. So I just enter, and there's this hot guy. I hope he doesn't hear me. Bare-chested. Oh, I sound like an old woman. Anyways, I was like, oh, sorry. This is the climbing place. It was actually so much fun. I did 1 year of climbing in France at one point in my life, but anyways, this is... This is Leon. This is me. My big ass. Like, it's horrible because I see how big I am in that video. No, I shouldn't say that. Like, I see how my body has changed. Then, oh my god, they have the nicest fur. I mean, no, it's not my thing, but like, it's nice. And then we had Chipotle. It was my first. Actually, our first Chipotle ever. It was so hot. Anyways, bye-bye. We ate Chipotle. Oh my god. It was so spicy. It was so spicy. I actually thought I was not going to be able to finish it, but of course I did finish it. But yeah, I'm going home. It's like 11 p.m. I'm knackered and I am working tomorrow. But I had a great evening. Yes. Everything. I think she's pregnant. Bibisha. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think I should start a podcast, because I feel like mostly what I do is just rant and talk about stuff and share my thoughts. Like, I know there was not much other than that to this video, but also I just had stuff to talk about, you know. Good night. Where's the cat? I lost it.